Here, why don't you turn the vise, turn the work. Here, I'll hold this. Just don't cut me. It's okay. We'll get it. Alright. Just take the face of it. Okay, you did a wonderful job. Change of plans. The gentleman's house who we're going over is going to let us sandblast. Said he's afraid that this will clog up his machine if these things fly off. So he asked if we had Gorilla Glue or something, or Gorilla Tape. So we're going to try to use some duct tape, but if it comes off, we're just going to stop what we're doing because he just doesn't want this clogging up his machine.
Closer. Get about half that distance still.
Get a little closer.
Yeah,
Lean forward.
There you go.
Okay.
That's pretty good like that.
Alrighty. Doing a great job.
Oh, you've got the technique down already.
Yeah. Tell if I'm getting this or not. Gotta hold it down. There you go.
Or shoot straight down on it, and then it'll stay there.
Okay. So we just got back from sandblasting or bead blasting glass. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, it works really good. So now what you're going to do, Mace, you're going to take this, and I didn't want to use any of the sandblaster stuff on here because we want to try to keep this smooth, and we'll try to keep the patina, which is makes it look vintage still. And so go ahead. Yeah, kneel down, you might be better. Yeah, in those areas we've got something else we can use. So yeah, just this whole top part. So this is when they cast this, there's probably some sort of debris in there. So I'm going to fill this hole up with a little bit of JB Weld on there for it, so it just looks a little bit more uniform. So tomorrow when this dries, we'll just sand this down just a little bit. So I just gave him a quick tutorial on how to use this. So he's just practicing. Okay, so get the piece of work away from there. Start it up. Okay, it's already in the high. Yeah, you need to put it in the middle, where it was. Okay. Go ahead, use two hands. Use your one finger to be able to touch that. Okay, go ahead. take a look at your piece of work, see how it's looking. See, it's looking. Now if it gets too bogged down, it means you're either pushing too hard or we need to turn up the speed. Doing a good job. You can turn it up a little faster. Take the piece of work away if you're going to do that. Yeah, that's flying. Hold on to that tight. I got most all the parts cleaned. I'm just going to let this JB Weld set up overnight and give it a little light sanding. And then tomorrow we will start to paint. Or he will start to paint. Okay, so this part was not painted before. We're not going to paint this now, so we're going to put a little bit of paint or tape on here just to protect this so when you're spraying it down. And then this part right here, we're going to be putting a bag over. We're going to tape it because we don't want to get paint on here either.
Okay.
So just lay it on there, and then we'll cut it. No, you know, just lay it on there and just do all the pieces all the way around. Don't know whether I'm getting this or not. Good job. Don't pull on the tape because you could pull all that tape off. So I want you to lay a piece of tape here, and then I want you to cut along this curvature. We're going to do it on the top and the sides, okay? It can be more up here. No, move the tape up. Put the tape right here. Go ahead. Put it over there. So move it back just a wee bit. Move it towards the back of the. Move it towards the back of the garage. Move it towards the back of the garage. Okay, now set her down. Okay, now you're going to be able to get your line, and you'll cut along there. So let's just wrap this all the way around. Go ahead, do it right there. Here, I'll lay it on this side. Do that same thing there. No, back towards the garage. There you go. Good job. Then you can just fold the ends over. So take that bag and drape it over this whole piece. Okay, now we're going to tape it up. Good job. You want to cut them over the work, if not it's going to fall on the floor or your workbench. Okay, pick them up. You don't want to push them in too hard. There you go. Alright. So you're going to spray it lightly. You don't want to start all the way over here, so start closer to the work. Go ahead. You're getting too much. Spray up in there. Okay, stop. Okay, do the same thing over here. Okay, you don't want to get too much because it's going to start to run. So just lightly go right there. Okay, that's good. Start on this piece. You need to get a little closer to your work, not too close. Nope. See this? So you got to be careful. We might be able to sand that down. Don't put any more here because then we're going to have a streak. Just lightly. Okay, do some light coats. And don't keep going over the same spot. You want to move it down. Too close on that one. Okay. Move it down. Okay. Okay, don't get it too goopy. That's fine. Work on this piece. Walk around it. You don't need to paint the whole thing, just a light coat. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, you're going to take off this bag with this tape, and then we're going to use the buffer wheel, and we're going to clean up this piece of metal a little bit, okay? Got it?
Got it.
Just tear into it. You're not going to hurt it. You just want to be careful when you're peeling this tape away, we don't pull off any paint. Paint should not come off, but... Okay, leave that strip there, though, okay? Just do the rest. Actually, I forgot. It's been a couple weeks. You actually did a really good job at already cleaning this up. But there is just a little surface. Just run this over. You're not going to go at an angle. It's got to be like that, okay? I can put it on the ground for you if that would be better.
That's okay.
Okay. Do not get over here, okay? Go ahead. You're taller than me, alright, so it might be too high for you, but so what we did, we've got the jaw chalked up in here. I'm going to have you work on cleaning this up a little bit, okay? You want to do it flat. So let's compare what you just did. You can see the difference. It's a lot nicer looking. Alright, so we're not going to be doing this in gold, but I need you to practice before we actually paint these on. Paint the letters or highlight the letters. So we're just going to use this because I could care less about this. So what you're going to do, you're going to just lightly go over the top. Do not press in because then it'll leak like between the three. We don't want any paint getting like in the middle of the zero or anything like that. You just want to just carefully go over the top. And you've got a couple practice areas here that you can try, okay? Before we actually do it with this. So, stop for a second. We got to read the instructions because I think we have to push in on this. Hold on. So, don't push hard, just lightly go over the very top of these. Just the top. Looks good. Okay, so you see where you got some paint down there in the 3 and off to the side of the 7. So try it over here on this. Just the very top. Now if you need more paint, just to press the tip on the piece that we have there. All right. So we'll practice on the other side before we do the real thing, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to have you do, these are the soft jaws. These are copper. But they're just like a penny, but they're actually all copper, so they're softer than a penny. You can feel in here where the lettering is, it's kind of sticky. I want you to take those brushes and try to clean these off, and then we're going to try to polish them up afterwards. I just want you to get the first layer of grime off, okay? So there's brushes right there. Use whichever one you want. Starting to look a little bit better before we polish it. Okay, the next step, since we just cleaned this off a little bit, although it's still kind of sticky from whatever was on there, we're going to be using some of this cleaner here. I'm going to demonstrate first how to do it, and then I'll have you work on it, okay?
Okay.
So the directions say you use a wet rag and then you pour the cleaner on here, and then I'm just going to rub the cleaner into it.
Okay.
Here. Look at that.
Wow, that's really getting it off.
Yeah. Good job. Pour a little bit more. Oop. Oh yeah. See, it's starting to look like a penny now. Looking good. Okay, carefully pull off the tape. Pull it all out. Careful you don't rip the paint. Lift up. Okay, there's tape along the insides. Okay. That's good. You're going to need more, so leave the cap off. No, just use your finger. You put that big old glob on there. There you go. You don't want to get it too much. Like, just there. Okay. Here. Just use the one finger. That's all you need. So we're going to get these. We're going to put these in here. So pick this one up and put it right there. Now look at the shape. Turn it. Because it's in there like that. Put the other one in. Okay. This, and then you can kind of pat that down just a little bit. There you go. That's good. Okay. I'll do that one. Okay. Good. Good job. Okay.
You good?
Carefully. Okay, get rid of it. Okay. Okay. It's already there. Okay. Okay, I'll get this top part. It's a little bit on the top. Probably just use the grease that you already have on your hands. Okay. Okay. Careful you don't scratch anything. Center that. Center. Center it. Center it. Okay, good job. So show them.
So we cleaned up the copper and then
How'd you clean the copper?
with this powder,
Barkeeper's friend.
yeah.
Oh yeah, very cool.
And then we just scrubbed it. And then we sandblasted it and bead blasted it, whatever it's called. And we got all the rust off. And we painted it red.
This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do that?
He did that with a Sharpie paint marker.
Oh, look at this side too. Very cool. Let's see if we can turn on the side.
Yeah, here. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, a little greasy, no big deal. Oh yeah, very cool. We gotta get a picture of you and I.
Yep, we'll get
You
one.
know, gotta put this in the paper. You know,
Oh, wow.
I get Bonner. So give me a shot of this.
There you
Before
go.
and we got the before and after, don't we?
Yeah, we have. I have before and afters.